Good morning to everybody. And I couldn't say why you have not responded this time. We should have kept quiet. Respected National Sir, very happy to have Sir and Madam. Thank you very much again. And this is after Sir's presence at the last function. This is the first time we are organizing a function. And I said, without Sir, it will not happen. And we have been pushing that further away due to various reasons. And KGP Sir, thank you very much, Sir. Thank you for being here from Coimbatore. And I thank Dr. Natarajan Sir, as well as Dr. Bala for being here with us. Balakrishnan, avaru Balakrishnan da. So rendu Balakrishnan irukanga, nariya per inga full Krishna avatarama irukanga. Narasimha irukkaru, புகழேந்தி நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Okay. She wanted to say the journey of Sparrc. Actually, how did we get here? What made us to be successful, to have the 19 centers and moving on to the 20? What makes us exclusive? I usually use the word exclusive. It's so funny that when we started, we didn't have that in our picture. We wanted to grow, yes, but this number is not what we targeted. And today, of course, we don't have targets. We have crossed that border and we seem to go further than that. But I want to say why I had invited the people here. Both of us felt that their presence is a blessing to us. Regarding former governor, it's not because he was the governor that I receive him even today. I feel that we are connected so much. The values that he gave me as a governor, I realized very few people will sit in the seat from this part of the world and have that qualities extended to others if you are sensitive enough to pick it up. And there are various times that I felt, why should he do that? He shouldn't bother about it, but he has always extended himself and done that. Many times I have seen, the first time I ever saw him was in his own office, and I had met through Balakrishnan Sir. He said, go and meet Ramesh Kumar. He will help you to open the center, because we are going to Hyderabad and it's too difficult for us to know the terrain. He said he will take care. So I went and in the governor's office he was working, and so I had met him there. And while I was waiting to meet him, there was somebody who walked into his office and walked back. So when I entered, sir, somebody came, that's the governor. So I realized he is not pressing a button. I say, hello, what can we do? Come back, come to my room. He walks to the room. And later when I learnt more about Sir, he said when he was in the IB, he will walk to the desk, he will to anybody and then discuss with them, so they get to be thrown off their fiber and then understand he has already come there and I have to do the job quickly. He doesn't have to give any more motivation. And that was his very casualness to manage his work without much of a hassle. And the other time I had entered Hyderabad and he is in a function and I'm in a car that he had allotted for me, and then he's calling them in spite of that busy function and telling them if he goes now, he'll be taking more time to enter the city, ask him to join our convoy. So they made me wait in the car, and he has come, on convoy has reached, so I can, on the Nasrao bridge, which is about 16 kilometers, so we have met. He didn't say, yeah, come along, now he's okay. He stops the car, he says, get into the car. Hey, who will, I'm a doctor, he should just say, okay, I'm governor, he's in the convoy, he's all right. No, he says, ask, come. That kind of care that was extended by him, and constantly telling that this post is a post, that this is me and I have what to do. I have to do what I have to do, and that is more important. and that I have seen many times in my encounter with him. I say encounter because most of the time there are firings from him, and if you pick it up, you can learn fast. Because those are the times I feel I have learned so much from him. And with ma'am, in no way less, since I had some sensitivity to food, whenever I have gone to Hyderabad, from the time I have known them, there will be food served to me, even if they are not in Hyderabad. She would have given instructions to the people at Raj Bhavan, and they have prepared the food and sent it to me, and I am being served as though I am sitting in Raj Bhavan. I said, even today, as I say that, I realize it's not required for them. And when a sir had come for the function in Sparrc, he was there, and we have made a special arrangement for him to sit and have his food. He said, where are the others? He said, they are outside. Let's go out. What are we doing sitting here? We have to be with them. So he stood there with the whole group to have his food and not to be isolated as the governor, that I will have a separate seat and I must have my food. No, I must mingle with them. The minute he came there, a lot of people wanted to talk to him, take photographs, his own relatives sometimes. They were also very happy to see him there. And he was very casual. And this is what I have understood. He defined both Madam and he defined the power that they can have and how it can come to humble functions and make people happy. This is what I always look at them as my mentors, my people who have supported us in all the ways, whether in Hyderabad or in Chennai or anywhere, any part of the country and world. Thank you, both of you.
And there is no greater reward than seeing a patient walk in with pain and walk out pain-free. Sometimes I hear them say, oh, I have my life back. There was another reason this began. Okay, I have to tell you, it began at home in a conversation about purpose, about service, about how many lives we could impact if we truly committed. Sparrc did not begin as a business plan. I say that again. Sparrc did not begin as a business plan. My husband carried a dream. My husband, Dr. Kanan Puredi, carried a dream. He still carries a dream. To touch as many lives as possible, to heal as many lives as possible, to alleviate suffering wherever we could. And I knew that dream deserved more than just intention. It deserved structure, it deserved scale, it deserved sustainability. So, we built it together. Just not me, like what he said. What began as belief became discipline, what began as hope became protocol, what began in a small room became a movement. In 19 years, we are not defined by our buildings. We are not defined by our outcomes. By our integrity, by the trust people place in us. And let me say this clearly. The first 19 years were about proving that it can be done. Towards the 20th year, and now the next 20 years from now on, it will be about showing how far it can go. Because pain may be inevitable, but suffering without solution should never be. To my Sparrc battalion, my Sparrc team, thank you for carrying this vision every single day. To our patient, thank you for trusting us with our journeys, with your journeys. Thank you for trusting us with your journeys. And to everyone who has walked with us so far, this is not a milestone. This is a momentum, and we are just getting started. Thank you very much. Now this is what I prepared, and I put my thinking into it. But I also have a few people to thank from my heart, and I'd like to always go extempore. So, like Doc said, a sir and ma'am, next to our parents, and we really are so grateful for their presence here. They've been such great well-wishers for us. and KGB sir. And ma'am, I do miss ma'am, and like what Doc says, I loved her so much. Every time I walked into that house, a smiling face, even if with all her pain and disabilities that like Doc mentioned, she would walk up to the door, open it up, open the doors for us, make us sit there, literally serve us food. Kindness overloaded. So I miss her so much. Thanks for your presence, sir. Goes without saying when it comes to Dr. Natarajan sir, Dr. Nat. So he's always been a part of Sparrc in most of the things that we've been doing. And the beauty of all of this is people who are mentioned now are more than just friends. They are literally our family. So a part of family is sitting down here. So we wanted to thank them first for all their well wishes, the goodness, the affection that's been showered on us. Thank you so much. So coming back to my team, yes, I hope you all got the message, isn't it? When I said how we started, where we are, and how we've evolved as the protocol and integrity, and how people started trusting us. Everything is in your hands, guys. So when we mean your hands, not just your technique, the way you conduct yourself, the way you act, the way you hold yourself, the way you believe in yourself, the way you believe in Sparrc, all that. So continue to do that. Ensure the growth and future is in your hands. Thank you very much. And I'd like to mention a few names here specifically. Ganesh, my CTO, my brother-in-law, who joined us. And then I have to really thank you for being with me all the time. The kind of journey that we have had so far in this 19 years, it's amazing, and thank you for your presence in my life. And of course, my sister, Priya. I love her more than myself, that's the truth. So thank you for being around. Chitradeepa, a great friend. I really have to say a big thank you to her for her presence. And I have to also thank my family members who have come in. I don't have to invite, I think it's just come in, but that's really sweet of them to be there. Thank you very much, Mama and Mommy. And